What's the spring like for you? Just trying to continue to try to show the coaches you deserve some playing time here.
Yeah, pretty much it's just about growth. We have a bunch of new guys coming in, so trying to just grow as a team, as a unit. But I think spring ball has been pretty good. Just a lot of levels that I'm trying to learn. Brax left, so that's a big shoe for me to fill. So pretty much just kind of trying to be the leader of the group and getting everybody on track with my actions and with my voice.
What did that kind of do when you heard about that in terms of your opportunity maybe here moving forward?
It hurt because he's my brother, of course, but at the same time, it's an opportunity for me to grow. So just as a leader, as that person in the group that everyone's kind of looking to right now, I take it as a privilege to just grow as a person, as a football player.
Have you taken a step back and realized that, you've played all of 6 games, but on the interior D-line, that's the most anyone's played here. Just how crazy is that?
It's insane, honestly. Just kind of going back, looking at the film, just looking at the guys that were above me, that I was looking to learn from, and having all them leave, having them leave and learning from what they taught me and trying to apply now is really crazy. So just having that step to be that leader of the group and try to finish off the spring ball pretty well, that's good.
What's the biggest thing you learned, just playing last year? And what's the biggest thing you picked up for your game and hope to bring into this year?
Experience, honestly. I didn't have too much experience, but the experience that I got is pretty big to me, especially since being the one person in the group that's only played six games. So going into this season, it's just been a big step. Trying to fill shoes, and then trying to just become that leader again, and just trying to better myself, better my game, show it through actions and stuff like that.
Where do you think you're better now than you were, say, last year?
My run game has improved drastically. I was really light compared to what I am right now, so just being able to stop the run, play those doubles, that's been my biggest improvement.
How much more, with a guy like Brax leaving, how much more does that maybe cause you to operate with a sense of urgency, I guess, because maybe before you were, I want to say a role player, but kind of in that mold, and now it's like go time.
No, with him leaving, urgency is like our word this year. So the urgency to step up and become the person that people are looking at, asking questions to, because that's what I was. I was asking questions, and for that person that I was asking questions to just to leave like that, which I wish him the best, but for that to happen, I've called some of our older guys, kind of asked them some questions, but just to become that leader and become a better person for everyone to look at has been the biggest thing.
So who are the guys that maybe you said you called some old guys? Who are those old guys that you leaned on and are leaning on, I guess?
Just everyone from our previous season. I've spoke a little bit to Ahmed, Shelly, Mike, even Jabril. They've come up to me practice like, you're the guy now. Like, you have to step up. There's no more falling back, looking like you are now the role model of the group. You have to be the leader. You have to be the center of the spear. You have to be the person that everyone's looking to, and I know it's a big thing for you. That's what they told me, but it's time for you to step up and become that guy.
Even before Brax left, you guys already lost a lot of guys. We're going to be, pretty fairly inexperienced group. I mean, you brought in some other guys. I mean, what is, not just you, but that whole group now, what is that mindset in terms of obviously fans, whatever? It's going to be a big question mark for this team as the D-line now. I mean, how are you guys as a group kind of attacking this?
With urgency. Even with Brax still here, we still have to have, nothing changed. We were still a new group. We had to, especially when he did leave, we had to have the urgency to be where we need to be to help the team. For years, the Boise State's D-line has been the center of the spear. And with someone that has had a lot of experience leaving, and a lot of guys that haven't played. For us coming up, we have to take on what the previous players have established here and hold that standard. So for me, being the one person that has played, I know the standard of what we have to play at. So I have to start implying that on the field, in the meeting rooms, off the field. It doesn't matter.
Is that a challenge you guys kind of are embracing though, and say bring it on kind of too? Like people are.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. We love it. We love the challenge. We're blue collared here, so having that challenge is great. So when in the meeting rooms, when coach comes in, the day he came in after Brax left, he sat us down. He told us what we need to do, and when that happened, we all just kind of a click just happened. So ever since then, we've just been big steps forward. So it's been really good.
For the
The position last year rotated about 4 or 5 guys.
Mm-hmm.
So who's working where this spring?
We have a lot of guys working different positions. We have to know each position. So tackle knows. It doesn't matter. Each guy can play whatever you need. If you only got one position, it's hard for you to be a part of this defense. So knowing tackle and nose is a big thing for us.
What's the biggest difference?
There's not. I wouldn't say there's too much of a difference. Now on some plays there might be a little difference, but I don't really see a big drastic difference between the two positions. They're both really important. Some are a little different, but they're about the same.
For the guys still in the room, have you guys kind of unified around the idea that y'all are kind of figuring it out, as you go?
Yes. Me and Lopez, for example, we've talked. He's texted me. I've texted him, and we're all trying to figure this out together. So after practice, I've talked to a few of the guys. I'm like, hey, this is. I understand that we've had someone leave, but we have to figure this out together. This is all new to us. This is all new to me. We have to come together, figure it out together, coaches included. But I think we're moving in a big step. So I think by the end of spring ball, we'll be really good.
Who's emerging as leaders in that group?
I say Lopez has a pretty good voice. Dion, he just got here, but I think he has a pretty good voice to the room. I think those are probably including me, but I think those are our probably 2 biggest leaders in the group, just by example, like out there on the field, in our room, just voicing their opinions, showing what it's supposed to be about. Those are our probably biggest 2 leaders.
Having Frank Miley come in to help out, what's it been like getting to know him, and what does he bring? What's he adding to the D-line?
Coach Frank, he recruited me. So he recruited me out of Argyle. So I love Frank. That's one of the biggest reasons I was going to come here, and I did come here. He did leave, but he told me even before he left, like, Coach Chins is going to be a good coach. This is the place you need to be. Coach D's a good coach. This is where you need to be. So having him back was awesome. The day I found out he was back, I got really excited. So having him in the meeting room, having him on the field has been a big help to us. He has a lot of knowledge that he's brought to the room, and I really appreciate it. So I love it.
With having such an inexperienced group and such a challenge there, I mean, almost having 2 D-line coaches now with him and Chins, kind of what's that, having an extra guy there with his experience helping you guys out? How much is that helping?
A bunch. Every morning he puts a quote on the board before we start, and it kind of sets the mentality of the day. So one of his biggest things was let the boy die and let the man live. And for this group being such an inexperienced group, that was a big thing for us. And that's one thing that has stepped up for me is I was a boy, now I have to become a man. So I have to become a leader. So and he taught me that, so I love that.
Spencer Danielson, when we asked about your progression and development, said a big part of it was getting you stronger and developing your body. What does that look like to you, and where do you sit at today?
I think I'm sitting at pretty good, especially after today's practice. I think I did pretty well. But that was a big thing for me, especially my weight. But I think I'm moving in the right direction. We have a great strength staff, Coach Hilgard at the head of it. So, and they're definitely pushing me into the right direction. But everyone has some growth, including me, especially me. But I think we're heading in the right direction. And definitely by the end of spring ball, start of fall camp, definitely start of season, you're going to see a way new D-line, especially a way new me.
Do you have a goal playing weight?
Probably 300, 295.
Couple more.
You touched on today's practice. Did seem like the defense had a pretty good day today.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you guys think you performed? A few turnovers too.
It was great. Defense had a good day. We have a few things to work on, but I think as a unit, today was probably one of our best days. It all starts in individual, and I think as a D front, especially today, when we went through individuals, really set the mentality of what practice was, and I think that went into practice a lot. But today was fun. I had a missed pick, which is funny to me because I never get that opportunity. But I think as a group, it was really good.
On a daily basis, you face a very experienced offensive line. How much does that iron sharpen iron, and what have you learned from facing guys like Mason Randolph and Roger Carrion, who have played a lot of football?
I love it. Personally, I love the challenge. Having to go against offensive linemen like them every single day really installs a mindset. And so when I'm going out there and I'm looking across the other line and I see Mason Randolph or Roger, it's like, okay, I know what they're going to bring me, and I have to bring the exact same for them. So I got to be better for them. And when they're better, the team's better. Our QB doesn't get hit. And when game starts, it's going to be a big drop-off compared to their D-line to our D-line.